pride. Make sure it's still connected. Okay, much better. So it'll be connected to a sticky piston on that block underneath. So if we don't have enough resources, if we're out of mana diamonds or lavender quartz or runes, or you know, if we're out of this stuff, it won't try to craft it. Why does that still say 0? Oh, I wonder if it fell down the hole. We're gonna make that assumption. Because that would be my luck that it fell into the void. Now it says there's one. Yeah, that's likely what happened. We probably lost one to the void. But everything else is done in here. Yay! Alright. So this is just going to keep running, whoops, for the next hour until we have a stack. Don't need a stack, but that's what we're setting it for, because it's nice to have a lot of things. Right? Do we have space for... No, we don't. I was gonna... Maybe we'll put them in here. There's no space in there either. Is there space somewhere? Yes. Put them in there. Alright. So we have that done. We now have automated runes of pride. Yay! We're heading over here. Let's put this guy away and we'll put those in there. Oh, I need to do that when I'm not in another inventory. There we go. Great. All right. Check that off my list. And we'll check it off of our list here. Woo! Yes! Fantastic! Alright, so we have about another hour for our stream, and I think what I might do is load up the old world, load up season 1, and take a look at our chorus fruit farm there so that I can replicate it in another world, because I haven't looked at it. So we need to replicate it here, but probably on a larger scale if possible, so that we can get that going. We are ready to make the Rafflesia crafting with the Petal Apothecary. I'm going to hold off on that until we can get some chorus fruit going, so that once we have the Rafflesia running, we can move right into the Shulk Me Not. Well, after the Rune of Envy, but we have everything else going already for the for the Rune of Envy, or for the Shulk Me Not. So we'll be able to just run right into it without having to wait for our chorus fruit supply to build up. We are gonna need to do a shulker farm. That's why we have shulker shells, and that is with the cocoons, which isn't in my list. The Cocoon of Caprice, which means we're gonna need to craft fell pumpkins. So we need to add that to our list of stuff. List of stuff just keeps getting longer, right? Yeah. Oh well. These two flowers are really cheap to craft. They're just petals. So we're gonna use those. We could do more, and in future versions of Botania, you do need to do more in order to get maximum efficiency from your Rafflesia. I don't remember how many I don't remember how much more, but you've got you have the hydrangeas, and you've got endoflames that are also just petals. And those are gonna be nice and cheap for you to craft. So you've got 4 flowers already that don't need runes for crafting them, and that's really intelligent design. So yeah, I do not know if glimmering flowers count as a crafted flower. Because I just know it can't be jaded amaranthus flowers, you know, your default flowers. But I don't know. I know it just says crafted flowers. So I don't know if glimmering ones count. So if you've got a ton of redstone or glowstone, because you can convert redstone to glowstone, to make glimmering flowers, if that counts, that's nice and cheap too. Yeah. Cool, right? All right, so let's switch over. Let's head into the past. Into our Season 1 world, which is very broken. Always reminding you guys of that. Very broken. Because that's why I rage quit it. It's because by the end, everything was just cascade failing. And I was like, okay, we're done. I did automate all of the flowers. I just couldn't maintain them long enough to get all of the mana I needed. This is going to take a few minutes to load up, so if you need to go to the bathroom or stretch your legs or get more to drink, go ahead and do so. I am going to hop up and make some more tea, so I will be right back. Okay, we're back. And we're in my, we're underground. We're in my Season 1 world. And let's go down here. The chorus fruit farm was down this way, around the corner, down this hall, up these stairs, here. All right, so this is the farm that I have. It looks like it would produce a lot. That's a lot of end stone. Take a couple pictures. Let's get directly above it a bit. And then there we go. All right, and it looks like the glass is 3 tall. And then we have our usual setup here. That's familiar. And then underground is where we have the redstone for the flushing system. And this is for the water. We've got these 3 dispensers with water. How we harvest. And I have a timer. There they go. That was fast. Is that really all I needed? Okay. Oh, this is how I've got it doing both. Both the dispensing and then the picking up right here. I definitely want to grab screenshots of some of this stuff. What are you observing? Oh, it's the observers that are going into the dispensers. Haha! Alright. You're super tired today? Aw, that sucks. So this is this design that I came up with that I think it's maximized based on water flow. I could be wrong, but I think that's how I have, that's why it's in a, like a plus sign sort of shape. Clearly didn't light that up above the farm. And I wonder how tall this is. 1, 2, 3. Oof. It's really hard to tell in spectator mode. Do I have any torches on me? No. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the ceiling's on the 11th. And high. Great. We should be able to replicate this. How long is this bit? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. And then it gets a little bigger that way by a couple. Good to know. Okay. I think we can take this information and run with it, I hope. Now, you can get chorus flowers. That's not a problem. I was just running so low on everything in this world. It was sad. It was real sad that I had to like make some chorus flower farm manual here to go along with it. I was really just pushing it. So frustrating. Anyway, we're gonna try to not have to do that in this one. Yeah. Hello there. Okay, let's switch back to the other world. And thankfully, with the new patch that I have on my computer for the Botania, I don't believe it's been released yet. It's just been given to me from Hubry gave it to me. It only takes like 4.5 minutes for my world to load instead of 16. Oh, isn't that wonderful? So it'll be another about 4.5 minutes for my main world to load, just because it's so freaking busy with corporeal sparks and rabbits that we're gonna have to get rid of. Yeah, you guys were probably wondering why for the longest time I wouldn't switch over to Creative World until the end of the stream. Because it would take 16, it used to take 6, I timed it because I wanted to know. 16 minutes to load the world, and now it only takes 4.5, which is huge. And I don't know if Hubry is going to release it, because it's only for 112 Botania, and they have been announced done with 112 for a long time, even though they made a patch specifically for Floramancer not too long ago to fix my other Corporea problem that we were having. So that fixed that problem, which also was a lag issue, so that got fixed, and they added a few backported things that are now in Botania that weren't in 112 when they did that, which was lovely. And then he decided to fix this problem too. But anyway, that's for Botania 112. It'd be exciting to do Botania 116. I do not know if I told you that Quat has ported Incorporeal and, you know, the Cygnus system. He's completely changed and renamed it and changed it as a companion mod to that. I think they're bundled together. He ported it to 116, maybe 117. So one more big piece that Lucid would need, and he would be able to make a Floramancer too. Still currently can't. The Botania tweaks is what does the bulk of the work to make Floramancer an expert Botania pack. So, yeah. And I have kindly requested if he does a Floramancer 2 to add some building mods that I always have to add. I don't know what's available in 116, but to have more blocks to play with would be nice. That's what I've added this time. More blocks to play with. Anyway, how was everyone's week? Did you guys have a good week? How hot was it where you were if you experienced summer in August? I know I've got friends who live in Australia, so I know it's winter there. So I'm just specifying. Northern Hemisphere folks, how is your summer? Southern Hemisphere's folks, how's your winter? Hey, Bacon! Nice to see you all time, Bacon. Triple digits, we did here too. Yep. We had a heat index of 106, I believe, for most of the week. So that was in Iowa, and that was heat index temperatures. Our actual temperatures were in the 90s. So since you live further south from us, yeah, I would not want to do that. Your semester has started back up and they're trying in-person classes, so you're walking through the actual nether IRL. Yeah, I can't imagine. I don't know what I would do if I had to go out and like work outside of my house or go to school. I'm extremely cautious about all of everything. I've been sick with COVID once. Even though I've got the vaccine now, there is no way I want it again. That was the worst 2 weeks of my life. So, yeah, no thanks. Would not wish it on my worst enemy. I don't have one, but that's just a saying. Anyway, we're probably right about the halfway point for my world loading. But oh, you never told me what you're going for. You majored in nursing. Very cool. Nurses are needed. I'm sure that they're in high demand. I do not envy you whatsoever of the sheer exhaustion that you're going to feel. And I hate the idea of COVID becoming a endemic once the pandemic phase is over. For those of you who don't know, endemic is a lot like what our seasonal flus and colds are. They are just something that never actually goes away, but it comes in seasons. Yeah, COVID won't be gone. It'll just phase in and out. There'll be hot patches of it everywhere when people gather, especially in cold climates. It'll suck. But, depressing, I know. Woo! We're in! Look at that! Yep, it's gonna be the new flu, pretty much. I mean, we'll have the old flu, although I think I read somewhere that 1 or 2 strains have pretty much disappeared because so many people were in isolation and quarantine during the winter that it had nowhere to go. But I can't quote you. I can't quote you on that. So, but I seem to remember reading that a couple of those. Does it have to be a doctor, DevQuist? Because I think, and I don't remember what country you live in, but since it's a community thing, you might be able to find outreach of people who are just either nurses or nurses' aides, or even just people from a pharmacy that are trained to give injections that would be willing to come to your house. So I mean, I know that's the case here in the US. They have people going door to door offering vaccines door to door. You just have to be trained to give injections and monitor for dangerous side effects. Not side effects, I guess. It would be allergy sort of response. Anyway, our coarse fruit farm is going to go here, right here, that direction. So let's kind of find the middle, where the middle of the farm's going to go. $22. Atlas, you're making a lot of noise there, buddy. Come on. Please. I have to recount. What number did I just say, guys? Because now I don't remember, because Atlas is being a noisy kitty. Are you done? Yeah, I think he's done. He cleared out the paper padding from a box that we got in order to climb in the box. He looks happy now. $22. That's not an even. That's an even number. Hey! For crying out loud! Now Hermes is in on it. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, and now Heimdall's curious too, so whatever. I took away the stuffing, so now they have box without noise. Okay, if we don't count this edge, because it's considered a stair, we have 21. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this will be the spot that'll be the middle. Yeah, he wants to see what everyone else is making noises. Yep. The two tabbies, though, those are the troublemakers in this. They're the troublemakers in this world. Heimdall, he just watches for the most part. Entertaining? I'll watch. Yeah. Atlas, that doesn't work like that. Oh, if only they stayed in one area so that I could put a kitty cam on while I streamed, but they're never always in the same area. So you'd for most of the stream, you'd just be looking at nothing. But it would be so much fun. Okay, back to figuring out this coarse fruit farm. We need to grab and oh, do I have a builder's wand? I do. Okay. So that torches the middle. So this needs to be 6. 6. Alright, so there's 13. That seems really tiny, but I think we're going by based on the range of the wren and carpus. I should bring up that picture. I took pictures while I was there. Let's look for it. Screenshots. All right. Great. Yeah. Oh, it's because it got a little bigger in the middle. That's right. All right. So we've got right in the middle here. If this were the wall in the other world, it's got. Let's grab end. Do we have end stone? Oh my goodness, guys. I'm not sure we have a whole lot of end stone. How are we doing on end stone? We have a stack and 40. All right. Woohoo! So in this middle section, if this is the wall, I used purple as the floor, but we're sticking with living rock because it's nice and cheap. And then we did this every other. Let me look at one that's head on instead of above. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This fifth one had the Ran and Carpus on it. And then there weren't any. Oh, I bet because of the redstone torch tower that I used, I couldn't have water going directly behind because the water was prevented from going back there. So I don't have any directly behind the Ran and Carpus. But let's see if we can't replicate more of this. We've got that. Two. Okay. All right, so it does get bigger, but we're going to start placing end stones so we kind of know where things go. And in the front, it looks like I did, and again, it might be a water thing for why I did it, so we'll find out. But these two here, I didn't have end stone there. But I did here. Thank you, Quark. All right. And then this row is the one that starts going that way a little bit. So we have 1, 2, 3, and that is 4. So it goes one more. Like that. Okay. And then this comes out that far for 4. Two, 3, 4. All right. Okay, so the back looks different. So we did fine up around the Rannon Carpus. It was all the same. It's this back here that isn't the same. Because right here is, there's a chest right here, but because we're protecting the Rannon Carpus, which doesn't interfere with, which doesn't get broken by water. So let me look at why I did that. I don't know. Oh, maybe just make it uniform because the other side has a chest. One is a chest to hold the drops, and the other is just to make sure the water flows the same. That would make sense. But then the back here, I've got 3, 4. Yeah. And then these two go further. This one and this one. And this one to there. Back here, there aren't any more stalks for spots for chorus flowers. And then we replicate this side over here, and we should have a similar layout. Again, I plan to have, there needs to be a wall here because of the water, and I don't remember if it flows beyond this wall, so we're putting a wall there. Don't remember. That looks 1, 2, 3. That looks right. I'm looking at my image. And then back here, there's 1 full row and then 3. Yep. Okay. So let's replicate it on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and stone here. Should get rid of that torch that I just noticed down there, since we decided to put the other platform there for the Terrasteel beacon. When do I get my competition rewards? I don't know. I need to create the GIF today. My plan is to create the GIF today based on the video I submitted. I need to shorten it by a lot. And give them a bunch of screenshots, which I probably will just send them the Imager album because they didn't really specify what they wanted for screenshots. And I asked, and I haven't gotten a response from Willy Willis about that. But yeah, I don't have any idea when. Oh, don't do that. And I should be able to go. Oop, I'm out of. Grab some more of you. I don't need that much. Because I think I only need to go 2 more. Like that. And then There. Why aren't they the same here? Oh, I am looking at the image wrong. That's why, because this would be, yep. I haven't decided, I'm still trying to get people's input. I haven't decided what head flower I want. I can get any generating flower I want. Any functional flower I want. And I have no idea which one I want. So, yeah. That, we should probably light this up. This light won't stay because obviously water will be flowing. But we need to at least get it somewhat lit up. I don't know if there's like a flower that you guys would be like, that's totally WINRY'S flower. I don't know. Alright, so there's our base. There is our base. Then we have to do all of the redstone. We should probably build up walls, actually, so I'm going to need more living rock. Because, again, I don't remember... Let's figure out where these dispensers are located. We could even make them. Alright, so I need... and 9 string and this guy, the droppers. Okay. Try again. There we go. Alright, these were in front. One in front of the random carpus. And then one here. And the same spot over here. Okay, so how does that one get harvested? Does it get harvested when there's a wall here? I'll also be able to play on Vazkey's Patreon servers. I don't know how long my rewards are good for. Like, is it in perpetuity? Like, I will forever have these awards? I'm thinking so, but there we go. Now we see. We may want to not allow water to fill those bits up. I may want to put blocks there, but if I do, well, that'll prevent the chorus fruit from growing, won't it? do not remember how coarse fruit decides to grow. So, yeah. So then this one would come up, and this one would come up. And there would be a flower there, so it wouldn't go that way. Alright, so problem number one I see is that guy. Oh, it's because it goes there. Alright. So that is why there aren't any here as well. Okay. The hopper hawk, I really could put up or down because it has a range of, you know, it's a cuboid range, so I don't have to have it where I have it in my Season 1 world. But that looks serviceable. All right, get rid of that. Do I have mana glass on me? I do. Let's try and get rid of some of the spots. Right there. So we don't have to have torches in this. Yeah, still probably gonna have to have torches in here. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. I am really, really happy about my second place win, though. Quite happy. Yes. Since that's going to be a wall, why not make it mana glass? And we could do the same on this side. And get rid of all of our torches and see how we're doing. We may have to just mirror that. Because if we do it here, will it reach the edges? Yes. All right, let's do that. And we don't need those. Now how about this one? Good. I mentioned this earlier, but I am most proud that in the judges' comments they said it was the prettiest build, the most aesthetically pleasing. Yeah. And I'm like, that's what I was going for. Prettiest is definitely what I was going for. That was really one of my main focuses, was I need to make this pretty. Alright, so there's our coarse fruit farm. What I'd like to do is just set it up as a manual sort of farm for now. We might be able to just with a push button harvest, perhaps. Let's just go chop down our little janky coarse fruit farm over here and just relocate it. So yeah, Go around, get all of the flowers. And this farm won't give me flowers, reminding you. Botania 112 at least has a way of turning popped coarse fruit into flowers with the alchemy catalyst, and that's what we're going to be doing. That way our coarse fruit farm can be full auto. That all of them? Looks like it. Alright, just get rid of all of the end stone. We don't need it here anymore. And then we'll just go around and sweep up everything. No clue how fast these guys grow, so that I don't know what I should set the dispensers for maximum chorus fruit. Don't know. Wonder if the Minecraft wiki says like anything about how long between harvests is recommended. I know they're a relatively fast growing plant, as you can see. Alright, so what I have in mine is some stained glass panes, and I think that was to help guide it into growing taller, like not ending sooner. So we are going to want to do glass panes. I am making mana glass and regular glass, so I just have to decide if I want to do mana glass or regular glass. I could do a colored glass. I could do a chisel glass. This side of the base is red, yellow, and orange. Could be kind of interesting to see what these look like as just the stick, the stalk. You know? So let's find out. Let's cheat one in before we go crafting them, because when I build, you know, I like to. Oh, it's just yellow, and I bet it'll just stay yellow too. Okay. I mean, that's usable. It looks like gold, which you can't do that way. I wonder then if I can do both red and yellow and have it be like alternating red and yellow. That would be fascinating. It would probably clash with the purple block, the chorus fruit farm itself. I don't think I have any colors over here that would really work with it though, because this side of the base is meant to be orange, red, yellow. Of course, it is getting close to this. We could consider it part of this, which is greens and browns and naturey colors. green, brown, I mean, who knows what we could do over here. Just keep it simple and do glass. Seriously, just do some mana glass. It would disappear probably. And just be a light vector. You wouldn't even really see it. That kind of works for me. Okay. Alright, so that I think is what I'm going to do. The observers for harvesting, we need to get water buckets in there. Yeah, purple glass would be the obvious choice, but it's not on the right side of the base for my color plans. 3 buckets. So it's on the side that could be red, or it could be attached to this one, which is more the naturey greens and browns. The new might just do the mana glass. I mean, we have this is interesting glass. Yeah, the farm's already purple, I know. How many people how many people, when they're growing a carrot farm, for example, make their farm green or make their farm orange? Or, I mean, even though there's green tops, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Look at all those seeds, goodness. In my previous world, we were running so low on seeds that I was using beet seeds too, because I was so low on regular seeds. Woohoo! We have just this one more floor to do. One more floor. I haven't done a very good job of really laying out, making any of this more than just platforms with farms on them. There were so many plans I had. Oh, we ran out of cake, and so then I needed to reboot this, and it never reboot. There it goes. Wonder how long our cakes have been not running. We haven't gained any since I showed you this last, which means we've been out of cake for a while. We've gained 9, I believe, maybe 7 of the Gormorillus. We're up to 50 for the Spectral Lotus. Woohoo! We're halfway there. Excuse me. And these are still really slow. Anyway. Come on. Place the cake already. It takes 10 seconds. Since it gets a redstone signal as it's coming out. I know I've explained that before. But eventually it will place the cake. There it goes. Alright. I think in 1.12 there are no tick, 0 tick coarse fruit farms that are insane. I had considered wanting to do one, but since it is something that no longer exists in the game in later versions, I chose not to. We will just have to see how well this does. Maybe I should try and like time it. See, like this one's already done. It won't, these ones with the little dots won't grow anymore. Aren't they? Or are the other ones? Or these ones with the full flowers won't grow anymore. I think it's full flowers. Whichever one it is. Must be the dots are done. So, ooh, look at that one, got 3 flowers on there. Ooh. So what I'll probably do between, well, maybe not between today and tomorrow, but I'll have to do some manual harvesting of this to get some flowers to at least have a supply. And we'll need to automate the turning these into popped fruit and then turning the popped chorus into flowers. So here we got uses, you get popped, and then uses again, you get the flowers. So we're gonna need to do that. Okay. And there should be room to do that over here. Ooh, the alchemy catalyst. Maybe not. We might have to set up another alchemy catalyst. Because I think the alchemy catalyst is all maxed out on stuff unless I went up and did it on the roof. Because it might be possible to do it up there. I don't know. That'd be a tight squeeze. So we may have to set up another alchemy catalyst. It's not a bad thing. Trying to think if that's the only solution. I think it is, because there's a hopper under here pointing into a red string container hooking to this hopper. So if I were to try and put something here to try to get over to this one, it's going to hit that hopper first before it hits this hopper or whatever. So I mean, I could put it underneath here. Yeah. Oh. So that's what we get to figure out next, is making coarse fruit flowers and popped, I think it's popped coarse fruit that does, no, maybe it's regular coarse fruit that you put on a Kakuna Caprice to make a shulker. It's this stuff. But we need to make the flowers first or we'll never have enough to keep the farm running. So we need to make sure that we keep a supply of flowers. And that was one of my problems last time. So we'll need to solve that, about making sure that we make flowers first before we run the shulker farm. So we probably need to put a resource check in at the shulk me not that says don't run unless you have enough flowers to be able to run the farm again. Yeah. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today. I do hope you enjoyed. We got a lot more done than I expected to, so that feels good. We'll be back tomorrow around 10 o'clock tomorrow, not 9, like today. And we'll see what we get up to. We have all of these lovely things to be working on. So I will see you back here then. Take care, folks. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!